right, let's move on to a very limited quantity, but something that is truly one of the most popular items in the entire CStone collection. A big customer pick on hsn.com with nearly 1,000 perfect 5-star reviews. It's one pan that you can literally cook everything, anything and everything in your kitchen. By the way, $20 off today. It's on 4 Flex, as is everything, under $10 with free shipping and handling. But this was really a game changer for your collection.
It really was. You know, this actually started out as a paella pan. I wanted to do a pan that had the 2 handles, thank you, so you could sort of pick it up and you could cook the rice in. And then I started thinking to myself, well, what if we put an extra thick base on? Could it turn into the perfect breakfast pan? Yeah. Could it turn into like a roasting tray? And the answer has been yes, 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 right, Rochelle? You know, you've got a paella in your hand right there, which looks unbelievable. There you go, I'll give you yours back. Because I know what it's like. You get attached to these things and you don't want to give them up.
It's the perfect pan. But the cooking surface that you're going to be, the meals you'll be able to prepare, take a look at this.
I mean, check that out. You go from being able to do an unbelievable paella and you check out the depth of this. You know, there's so much, and what's so beautiful about it, I'm going to get a big spoon and show this to you, because the crust that you can get on the bottom of the rice, you know, we all know that that's the good stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Have a look at that. See that beautiful, crunchy, golden stuff under there? So you know, you get that because of the DuraPan. It gives you this perfect non-stick surface. 5 layers of the DuraPan means that you can use stainless steel utensils. It's never been done before, and this is the only place you can get it, guys. It's really, really revolutionary in terms of how you're going to cook. And this one's been on the stove for like 35, 40 minutes. And look at this, no towel. I'm just going to pick that straight up and bring it over here. I personally serve it in the pan, and you know, you guests just absolutely love it.
Okay, so here's the deal. It's 12 inches. I want you to see, Curtis was pointing out the depth on that so that you can create, you know, you can create those rice dishes directly into this pan. Let me see, do I have the depth on this? That's what I'm looking for. I'd love to be able to point out what the depth is. We'll get that information, but you get the pan that's 12 inches in the length. This is that encapsulated disc. This is gonna give you that even heat conductivity from here all the way to here. Non-stick, so no oils, no sprays, nothing sticks to this. It's gonna go right from, you know, preparing something on your stovetop, searing something, and then put it right inside your oven. I love the oversized handles that allow you to take this directly to the table and serve it. And it's the best value because it's $20 off. It's 1 inch deep, by the way. So it's $20 off today, and free shipping and handling as well. So what are you gonna prepare in there now?
So we were down in the south, Rochelle and I, and we learned all about this blackened fish, right? And of course, you know, quite often that blackened catfish, and I know a lot of you out there have tried it and it's so good, you cook it in a lot of oil, right? Well, you're gonna see me today, watch this, straight into a dry pan, no oil, no butter. Okay, and we're gonna get the most incredible blackened sear on this. It's so delicious, but again, it's that non-stick technology that allows you to cook like you've never been able to cook before, and that's what I love about it, because you can go from eating all that stuff that you wish you could have, you can actually now have it again, because you don't need to use oil, you don't need to use butter, because the non-stick's so awesome. And you know, right next to it, I'm cooking some pork chops, which normally I'd do on the grill, but why do you need to? Well, you can get this sear right here, you know, with the stainless steel utensils, you know, again, super dry, no oil, and look at the crust that's already starting to form.
Oh my gosh, that smells, my mouth just started watering instantly.
Isn't that cool?
You know, and for so many of us, it looks unusual to put the pork chops or to put the fish directly into the pan, because we're used to buying and paying for and using all of the sprays and all of the oils and all the butters and adding the fat and calories. But you don't have to do that because of Curtis's patented Quitanium technology. Nothing is going to stick to this.
Absolutely not. So we'll let that go, and I wanted to come up the front here because I know what's happening. The holidays are right around the corner for us. I've cooked a beautiful big prime rib. I mean, check this out. Right, gorgeous big prime rib, and I'm going to talk to you about my thermometer in just a minute. I've also done a ham. So this, of course, is a saute pan, and the best saute pan you'll ever buy. But the truth is, it also becomes an incredible sort of roasting tray. So I'm just going to cover this with just a little bit of mustard. And you can throw a little bit of fresh parsley over the top there as well to finish off your prime rib. And I want to talk to you real fast about this little guy, which is my timer. It's not just a timer though, you can actually set it to a temperature. So you can put the probe, and see the probe right there, right? See it there? You just go ahead. You put that into the meatiest part of your roast.
Okay.
And it is then going to read the temperature, the internal temperature for you.
Nice.
So you can set this to medium rare, well done. You know, so when you're cooking that big holiday feast, there's absolutely no need to stress out. You're not going to overcook or undercook what it is that you're doing.
Exactly. It's got that large LCD screen. It's easy to read. It's pre-programmed. You push a button. You can even remove the component so it's easier to clean when you're done. That is under $30, and of course, it's on 4 flexible payments. So that you definitely got to have this holiday season. Here's what you're getting today. Your customer pick at $20 off, 12-inch everything pan. You do get the lid, by the way. You do get that glass tempered lid that does have the vent in it as well. You get both of them on 4 flex, which makes this under a $10 bill. This is great for you, but it's also, we're also thinking gifts this time of year, especially when there's free shipping and handling. We're going to go back out to the phones. Donna is shopping with us. Donna, I understand that you ordered the Today Special.
Yes, I did.
How are you today, Donna? Nice to chat with you.
Good morning. Wonderful.
So, Donna, do you already have any of the DuraPan collection at home?
The one you've got right now.
Oh, great. You've got the multi. So tell us about it.
I love it. It's great.
What's it like to cook in?
Oh, it's wonderful, Curtis.
You know, that was a leading question, Donna, because I knew you were going to say that. Okay.
Donna, what's your favorite thing to cook in it?
Well, I've done pizza and bacon and vegetables.
Ooh, pizza.
Yum.
Oh, pizza.
Pizza's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
We've never made a pizza.
It's perfect for pizza.
That's good. Rochelle's over there doing a quesadilla. And, you know, we bake brownies in it. You know, it's such an incredible piece because you can literally do anything that you can think of. You can do a stir fry in here.
Exactly.
My mother-in-law's Korean, so we do Korean barbecue in there sometimes. It's really good.
It's so sticky, it doesn't adhere to the
Right, and it doesn't
Yeah.
stick to the DuraPan.
And
the French toast.
Donna, can you attest to what we're saying, that nothing sticks to this pan?
Right.
And
yeah,
that's the
I can
best.
attest.
I love it. Donna, thank you so
love it.
much. It's a pleasure to talk with you. Hope you have a happy holiday.
You too. My pleasure.
Thank you,
care.
Donna. Thanks for the call, sweetie. I hope you have an incredible holiday. You know what's so awesome?
What?
Is when people buy something, they check it out, they love it, and then they say, I'm going to get some more. And whether they're giving it to friends or whether they're keeping it, we have so many repeat customers with the DuraPan, and it's because the product really, really works. That's what's so cool.
Yes, so you have that Quantanium technology that is exclusive to Curtis's line. Nothing is going to stick. You can use your metal utensils. That huge encapsulated disc on the bottom, everything is going to cook and heat evenly on the pan, and cleanup is going to be so easily. So this is the fish that you put in a couple moments ago.
You saw me do it. There was
on
not a
dry
drop
pan.
of oil into a dry pan, and you see this gorgeous crust that you get in. Now imagine, because you haven't put any fat into this pan, you can now make that shrimp and grits that you really want to have with it. You can now serve the mashed potatoes that you really want to have because you haven't put a drop of oil or a drop of butter in, which is just so good for you.
Look at how evenly, by the way, this is seared on the top. Can you just see from one corner to the next? They're cooked perfectly. I love that you've got 12 inches of cooking surface, so you're not trying to, you know, shove everything into a pan like when you're cooking French toast in the morning.
Right.
You kind of always shove one in there.
It's like a puzzle.
Exactly.
I'm going to take these pork chops out, and I'm going to show you, look at the residue in the pan. There's virtually nothing, but if there ever is, this is how hard the cleanup is, guys.
All right.
You get yourself a cloth, you come over to your pan, and you give it a wipe.
Wow.
And check that out. So you see there was the residue in there, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's just going to wipe on out. You're not going to stick anything to it. And then you're ready to cook again. So actually, I'm going to change the way I am cooking here. I'm going to throw Brussels sprouts in. Talk about an all-in-one pan.
Yes.
You can steam, right, by putting just a little drop of water. You pop your lid straight on. We're going to par cook them. And then we're going to let that water evaporate. We're going to throw some butter in, and we're going to caramelize it without even removing it.
Oh my gosh, that sounded absolutely amazing. All in one pan, less cleanup, so you're not using 20 different pans to steam and then saute. Again, it's an inch deep, 12 inches is going to be your cooking surface, and you get that glass tempered lid that has the venting that's going to allow you to be able to steam on the pan. Read the reviews on hsn.com, because there's not just a few perfect 5-star reviews. We're almost at 1,000 perfect 5-star reviews. We're shipping it to your door completely free of charge, and it's on 4 4Flex, because today is the last day of our big 4 flexible payment event. So everyone you want to get home is under a $10 bill on any major charge card, and you have until the end of January to return your purchase. Everything that Curtis is pulling off is not dripping with oils and butters and things that it's been sitting in.
Right.
Yet,
and look at that, just
cooked
gorgeously
perfectly.
cooked fish. You know, and you go, again, straight from the same pan. You see that little bit of spice that's still left in the bottom of the pan there, with that little bit of oil that's naturally come out of the fish. We're going to wipe that clean, and let's cook some steaks. You know, in the exact same pan, you can just keep cooking and cooking and cooking. Here we go. Look at this. And look at the size here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 giant New York strips.
Those are huge.
Right, they're at least, I'm on fire.
You really do have a pan or a towel on fire.
I really was on
we're
fire.
Starting this.
That's how much I care about you guys. I'm willing to burn myself to cook your beautiful breakfast.
I'm scared. That cooking surface is incredible because these are huge steaks. You still have the Brussels sprouts steaming over here.
Right, Brussels sprouts are steaming, and the great thing about these lids is you look straight on through.
Yeah.
Right? You can see exactly where you're at. Now, don't forget about the lid rest, guys, because I'm going to just bring this up here.
Okay.
You take the lid off, all that condensation that's built up under the lid normally ends up on your countertop, right?
Exactly,
But
it's a
watch
mess.
This. Watch this, I'm coming up here. Come on, come with me.
Here we go.
Over here, darling.
Follow the lid, follow the lid.
All right, so...
Okay, we'll do it again.
I'm going to do it again. You ready? Let's go.
Go.
All right, so you get all that condensation under the lid, and then you just pop it there and watch all that condensation run straight down into your lid rest.
That's
so
brilliant.
Now, it really makes
really
such a
is.
difference to the cleanliness of your kitchen, which is awesome.
Yes.
Once you've steamed that for just a couple of minutes, right, you can now let that moisture evaporate. So that's going to take about 30 seconds or so for all of that to go away. Okay. Get a little bit of salt and pepper in there. And by the way, this salt and pepper grinder is brand new as well.
Oh, exciting.
This is the first day I think that we've had it available. It's just the perfect thing. It fits perfectly into your hand and you twist it as if you're in a restaurant. It's awesome.
Nice.
So that happens. 30 seconds later, we're going to throw some butter in there and we're going to have the most delicious, fantastic
like you
Brussels
get in a
sprouts.
restaurant, except you're making them healthier and at home. I love, Rochelle, that you're bringing this over because the handles are oversized.
Exactly.
So it's so easy to carry around or carry to the table.
And I just took this right off the burner. And not only that, but look at, there's a bunch of cheese in there. It's my big quesadilla. It just slides around.
not
There's
sticky.
no sticky, so you get all the cheese out.
Oh my gosh, so good. You know that we've been together for an hour and I have yet to have a bite. I'm standing here.
No way. Come on.
Nothing of anything. I've just been
That's
standing here
terrible.
like this the entire
doing that
time.
job.
There's too many good things to try. Esther is shopping with us in North Dakota. Hi, Esther. Welcome into HSN. You're on with Curtis Stone.
Hi.
Esther, how you doing?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Esther,
nice
I
to hear
understand
your
you
voice.
ordered the Today Special.
Oh, absolutely. I had the original 2 set of frying pans, and I absolutely love them. I never used any grease, oil, nothing.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
they are
awesome.
amazing.
Esther, it's so cool to hear that because you know what? When you change the way you cook, and I used to work with the contestants on The Biggest Loser that had real, challenges with weight loss in front of them.
Yeah.
And I used to say, if you can only start cooking with less oil and less butter, you'll change your entire diet because you start cooking more fish, you start cooking more vegetables, and all the things that you love to eat actually become available again. It all gets put back on your menus. So that makes me really happy that you're doing that.
No, I just love those pans, and when I saw that you had the set of different sizes, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, especially since they're a pan that you're going to use every single day, and now you've got the perfect size because you get the 8, the 10, and the 12.
Yes,
So
absolutely. My 12-inch, one of them sits on my stove like all the time. I never put it away because as soon as I put it away, I have to pull it back out again.
a lot of us say that. It's like, why bother? Because in a couple hours, you're going to cook it again.
That's what my wife says. Occasionally, I'll take one of the DuraPans into work for something. Yeah. And my wife, Lindsay, she calls me. She's like, "Where's my pan?" And I'm like, "Oh, your pan. I love that."
It has your name on it.
It'll be back this afternoon, babe.
But
I
it's
promise.
hers. I love her. Esther, such a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie. Thanks, Curtis.
Thanks for calling in. Happy holidays, Esther.
Happy holidays.
So you're getting a little quesadilla, which, again, perfect pan because you get the crispy on the outside, the ooey gooey cheesy deliciousness on the inside.
Yes.
Yes.
Grilled shrimp or back shrimp. I mean, what a great, easy, quick snack to make.
Right.
When you have this pan, throw it in, make a great quesadilla, add your favorite ingredients.
Now talk about the holidays. You saw me do the Brussels sprouts in just a little bit of water. We've seasoned it up with a little bit of salt and pepper, and now I'm throwing in some butter. That's going to turn into the most beautiful brown butter. And while we're waiting for that to happen, come over and have a look at my prime rib here, because if you weren't sold on these knives a second ago, you're about to be when you see what we just cooked in the multi-purpose pan. Perfectly medium rare beef. And again, you get that because we've brought you the thermometer. I'm just going to take that bone out and put it on the side because I love the bone, and that's going to be my mid-morning snack.
You're going to hide it from everybody else. Have you seen the hungry crew hanging out?
Right. But look at that. Like, wouldn't you love to know that that's how your beef's going to come out on the holidays?
So did you sear it first in the everything pan and then put it in the oven?
Sear it at first in the multi-purpose. We then put a few veggies underneath, cooked it in the oven, of course, with the thermometer. Now, I set mine to medium rare, and that's what you get. If you set it to medium, you're going to get it, you know, cooked a little further than that. So it's actually worked out like 120 degrees is rare, 130 is medium rare. So this probe here will stay inside the beef as it cooks, right? So that goes in there. It's got a long cord. This is actually magnetized, so it can even stick to the fridge beside the oven or just sit on a countertop. And it will give you a direct readout of exactly where you're at. You know, whether you want to use the timer function or the actual temperature. So it's just the perfect little timer and thermometer right there.